Okay, so this is the Barista coffee machine, which is leaking, and I couldn't find any decent videos on how to open it, so I found it out myself and I made a video on how to do it. First, remove all the loose parts of it, the capsule tray, leakage drain part, the water bar, and yeah, let's flip it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 screws that you have to loosen. They're all the same, so that's no need to keep them apart. Just put them in a magnetic tray so you don't lose them. And just go all the way around and remove the screws. If you hear something in the background, that's probably my parrot. So let's loosen these screws. Don't forget one, because then you can't pry it open. Let's grab that one later. If you had some leakage, then some of the screws might be a little bit rusty. Always useful. Okay, now we can take this one apart. The easiest is to grab it from here and then click it here. Otherwise you may want to pull this little lever. Then you get a hole in here that can be used to pull. So lay the machine on the side, put 2 fingers in there and just grab it, and you can easily take this one off. Then there's a little trick to open this one. Just pull on this side. And not sure which side it was, but on one of the sides, I think I'll try this one. Just pull it a little bit upwards and then try to press it. No, it's on this side, from where the water reservoir was located. You just pull it a little bit upwards, so that way. And when it's upwards, you can push this one forward and it goes off. Put it to the side. Turn the machine. Do the same thing again. So over here, pull this one a little bit up and then push it upwards and it goes off. Now we have the sides loose, and now we come into a little bit more tricky part, which is to remove the back. The back is also 3 clips, one over here, one over here, and one over here. And of course on the other side there's here, 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 and here, and also on the other side. So we start to pop this open. Now it doesn't work yet, it's still stuck, so let's first open up this part. So also 3 clips. So these 3 are now loose. Now I can open up this one, this side, and remove this box. So it's now open here. Oh, the other one was probably already loose, but it has the same 3 clips. So let's flip the machine again. try to keep it all a little bit together. And now open these clips. And now the top should be pretty loose. And we'll put the machine back on its feet and try to, well, it already opens up. Still is a little bit stuck on the front, and that can be easily fixed by popping on the side. I'll show you. It's this one. This clip, you have to open it up a little bit so you can move the front a little bit better. So it's already open. Now this is a tricky thing. If you want to remove this part, you have to move this lever through the top piece, which doesn't seem to be possible because it's all pretty tucked in. Oh, it is possible. Okay, so that's easy. Sometimes you need to remove these clips to get some more space. I will open it up and you can remove this part to get some more space, but it looks like it works like this as well. Then we have again 4 screws that we have to loosen. That's this one. Now we're actually getting to the brewing unit. Now there are 4 screws. They're the same as the bottom screws, so if you mix them up, it's not a big deal, but I like to keep it separate anyway. So put those in the tray as well. Be gentle with the top part because it's having a lot of separate wires. So make sure not to damage anything. That's loose enough. For some reason. And there we have it. So, now the brewing unit is almost loose, but there's still one line going through that. So what I need to do, but it's hard to put on camera probably, is let me try to get it in there anyway. Just open this up. Let's remove the back part. There's a small retaining clip over here that keeps that line in there. So grab some pliers or something else and try to remove it. I think it would be easier with a little picker. So let me grab one. This is the unit. Oops. And of course it falls down somewhere where you can reach it. But let's deal with that later. First get the machine back on its feet again. If you pull it. Okay, so now you can pull this plug and everything should be loose again. And you can take the brewing unit with some fiddling from the machine. There I have it, and let's see if I can get my clip again. Okay, it's just this little clip that was from the brewing unit, so we put it back in the tray. And this is the actual brewing unit, which is often leaking. And there are various reasons why this is leaking, so I'll open it up a little bit further. You can just remove this from the tab and then kick it like that. There seems to be several reasons why this is failing. Reason one is the filter is clogged with all kinds of dirt and debris. So what you have to do then is you can pop this filter from the housing. I'll try to do it right now. There's a very small indent. Let me check if I can show you. Let me grab it from this, so something like that. When you can see here, there's a small indent, which is often a little bit to the side. So you may have to rotate this thing a little bit. And if you did it, then you can just pop it out and clean all the holes. There are very tiny holes inside of it, which push the coffee through. Of course, if they are stuck, the pressure gets too high and the water wants to go somewhere else. I already cleaned it. You can just use a small wire to go through all the holes and use some compressed air to clean it up. So that's one thing. Another thing is where it can be leaking, and I think that's mine. I read somewhere there's some kind of gasket in here. So I'll probably try to pry off this capsule holder and find out if I can find something that's in there. And it looks like it's on this little tab where I should be able to remove it. Never done it before, so I'll just try to do it on camera for the first time. So probably I have to do something like this. Hold it halfway open. And try if I can. Oh, there are two clips. There's some clips over here as well. Yeah, there it is. I got it open. Let's try to remove this part. Yeah. There's indeed a little seal in here. That's a little gummed up. It really doesn't seem that damaged. But we're gonna clean it anyway. Okay, let's clean it off camera. Well, I've opened it up, and to let you know, this is the unit. I grabbed this metal ring, which is bent quite a lot, but I think if I put it back it will get straight again. It doesn't seem to fit the entire part, but it looks like it should just go around here. So I hope we can get that one back. My rubber ring seems perfectly fine. No issues with that. I removed it from here. This part also seems to be completely undamaged, so I'll just put it all back again. I just cleaned it up. There was some gunk in there, but not that I would say that would cause some leakage. But well, let's all put it back again. You may want to add some stuff to it. I generally not do it because yeah, it's making coffee, you have to drink it, so but maybe some Vaseline wouldn't mind. I just try to do it without anything in between. When I was removing stuff, I also find this little spring. Not sure what it is. I suspect it's something that closes down the water, but not sure where it's coming from. It was loose in the machine, so it probably got disconnected the previous time that I opened up the machine, so you may not encounter it. Now we have to put it all back again. This piece, as far as I know, is the bottom side. I should have checked it beforehand, but I think I can recall. See, there's an additional clip on there. I think it should go in like this, because this one should be in the front. But first I have to try to get the metal ring back. So first let's try that. Oh, drops in pretty easily. Let's make sure it's in the proper. That's not correct. It should probably go in with the open side up, because if you look here, there is a small indentation on the top. So I think we have to move it like that. Yeah, that's correct, because also the ring itself is the same opening on the top. So I think that should be fine. Now let's try to push this back again, which is kind of, oh, it's pretty easy, in fact. So let's move it like this and try to click it back in place. Which seems to be, we probably shouldn't have reused it, but not much that I can do about that. This pop one. Yeah, it did need some force. My camera just stopped recording, but I think most of it was still on there. I have managed to pop back the capsule holder. Make sure that this is the back side, by the way, the bottom side. Make sure you have the bottom side in there. And you just need to apply some force to be able to click this clip and the clip on the top. And once they are stuck again, you can move it like this. There should be a little bit of play in there. You can see that here. See, there's a little bit of play. It's probably getting the rubber being pressed, which is a good thing because that would seal it. I already reinstalled the attachment on the front side, So I'm now going to reassemble everything again. Just pop this one on. You can either attach this first or first move in everything back into the machine. I will first do that. So let's fill it a little bit. So this one is already there. Now you have to press back this one into the hole. Make sure that this metal piece is well inside there. So you have to really push harder than you think, and once it finally pops in, and as you can see, it's not sure if you can see it on camera, but it's a few millimeters in there. And don't forget to put in the small clip. This clip. I forgot it once. Then when it builds up pressure, the hose gets disconnected and blasts water all over the place. It's pretty well isolated, so no harm was done. But I think that also caused this one to fly off. I just leave it there because the machine seems to be working fine without it. I'll grab my pliers and reinstall the clip. So don't forget to do that. Okay, I'll lay down the machine. There's a little bit more room to play. We'll use the pliers to have some better access to it. It's on there. Now just push it all the way in. Make sure you have the lever open so you have most of the room, and just wiggle this a little bit too. It used to be a 15-second job when I did it before, but now with the camera on it takes me over a minute. Yeah, now it's back in there. You can see it, and you can put gently on this one and you won't disconnect it. So if you want, you could try out the machine right now, but there's not a lot that I can do more, so I'll just reconnect everything. Most fiddly is this one. Put it in there. So now put on the back side. Make sure it's all connected well. And it looks like the back side, because it has some clips there, it should be installed first. Now let's do that. I will also put it a little bit probably in the bottom part, rather not clip it, because then I have to unclip it again. Looks like I have to. Not sure about this order, but let's try to. Push the back like that, and like that's not even very nicely. So let's, yeah, that looks better. And now push the top. Make sure all the clips have clicked. So this, and this should be nice and tight. If you have to remove this one, you can just pop it back in there. So now you can just push back the side. Make sure that your bottom part is still disconnected, otherwise you won't be able to properly attach it. And just slide it from the top and click it to the bottom. Very easy. Other side as well. So it's in there. Now you can click this one back again and attach all the screws, which I won't show you because I think you know how to do that. So that's all there is to opening up this machine, how to clean it, and how to put it back together. I hope you don't lose the spring like I did. Please leave in the comments if you know where the spring should be located. My machine seems to run fine without it, but I rather have it original. So yeah, if you had something to add, please leave it in the comments, and well, good luck with your machine.